Good morning, good morning. This is Lori from the Pink Girly channel, and look at me, I'm doing my nails. Got a phone call last minute, had to deal with that, life. So here I am, trying to get ready for my live stream and have my hands look decent. I've been rummaging in boxes and I cracked a couple of nails, and of course, I'm trying to use what I have here at my desk. But most of you don't really care about that, especially the replayers. I apologize. Good morning, good morning. Yeah, these are all too small. Okay, so we're going to just go without the one thumb. I shall work on that later. So let's see if I can get this little kit back together, clear my desk. I haven't done a zine for a while, so I thought I would do one of those. And then I found another kit while I was cleaning up my room, and I haven't looked at it. So I have no idea what's in it or what I can make with it. So I thought that might be fun. So I pulled out a piece of painting paper to use for my zine. And a while back we had made a list of different zine ideas. So I'm going to get that list out. Good morning, good afternoon, Janet Nash. Janet, I'm going to ask you to pick a number from 1 to 26, except for any number but the number 18. And then that's going to be the theme of my zine. And so this paper, I kind of would call it a reject of painting papers. Didn't get out all the way to the edge. My image isn't that great. Number 23, she says. Fairies. Fairies. Good morning, Letitia. All right, I want to mark that off. Now, I know I just saw my fairy stamps. Where did I see those? Where do I have my fairy stamps? Because I don't think I can draw me no fairies. Fairies, fairies, little tiny fairies. So I'm going to fold a zine. Probably most of you know how to do that. And so I'm just going to go ahead and get started while perhaps some others come in. And I would think most of you know how to do this. I usually do not fold it. Oh, look, some of my gold is coming off. Actually, that probably, this side might be better because, and look, I stamped a dragonfly there. Let's use this side. So I'm going to fold it in half that way. Then we're going to make it skinny. Some say this is a hot dog fold. And then maybe I did do it backwards. We'll see. I can always flip it. And we're going to go this way. Now, I haven't done this in a while myself. So now I want to, maybe I should look at one. Oh, I cut right here. I've got it. I've got it. Right in there that way. And then we just give it a smush. Right? My folds aren't that defined. This could be why mine never line up exactly right. No, get out. Janet says, can you believe I am at this moment making a zine and adding a fairy? That is a goosebump moment. Janet, I should send you a link and you should pop in. I should have you pop in. All right, I kind of like, I believe you. I believe you. All right, mine doesn't fold that great, but I'm going to go with it. Okay, I'm going to use the front with this little dragonfly on it. I have no idea what I put on there when I did this paper, but you can see it's, look at the residue it's leaving. I'll just say it's fairy dust. Fairy dust. No, I'm going to, it's not really cheating, I don't think. I have really cute fairy stamps. I just don't know what binder they're in. So I'm going to take a minute and just pull out some of my binders and look for them because they're just darling. Hi, Angie Brown. Good morning. You're having a PJ day. That's fine. All right, let's see if I can. I know I can find them. I just might have to look at 2 or 3 different binders. This binder is by Jane Davenport, which I love because it really, oh, Janet sent a photo. Cool. Here we go. Let me flip it this way. Here she is, working on her little fairy zine. Good morning, Gail. Janet Nash and I are on the same page, literally. Look, here's my fairy clothesline. Anyway, this binder is by Jane Davenport, and I waited till I caught a sale. I have 2 of them, and I love them. These pocket pages are nice and heavy duty, and you can slip your, look at this. I got the right binder. Hallelujah. Look, I've got a little fairy there. And I think I have a couple other ones. I know I've got some mushroom kind of. Oh, look, I've been looking for this. Let's pull this out while I'm here. This is my piece of, I can't actually believe it's Friday. I know. Friday. Let's take this word wish. Wishing and hoping. Okay. Let's see what else. I don't think there's anything else. See, I've got a bunch of things. Oh, this is that I think I can use. And I think I have a little fairy that sits. I don't know where she is. I'm going to look in my other. But see, see the mermaid. That's Jane Davenport. And they're just fabulous for storing stamps. Acrylic stamps that aren't on blocks, of course. And let's see if I've got the other fairy in this one. See, I have other binders. I picked up binders at That's a little too large. At, you know, like Goodwill thrift shops. And I've done the same type of thing. But of course, the pocket inserts I have are not as nice and sturdy as these are. Yeah, that house is a little too tall. Okay, I'm going to go with what I have. And then if I need to find the other one, I'll dig out another binder. But for now, I'm just going to go with this. So for those of you that are just coming in, good morning, good morning. Thanks for coming. And I'm going to go ahead and start. If anyone doesn't know how to fold a zine, let me know and I'll refold one. I'll grab a piece of paper and refold one. I'll be happy to do that. What's Ange say? I'm going to the doctor's office. Tell them they haven't called. I can't believe that they would play with someone. Well, maybe it's a miscommunication or something, Ange, but you go over there and check it out, kid. All right. This feels like it got a little stiff. All right, so let's see what I have in this. These are mushrooms and little fairy-like houses. Let's see. Oh, look, there's another little fairy. Look at this. And there's my other little fairy. Fairy Friday. All right, so I've got a dragonfly on the front that I'm going to use. And see, my pages are not, they're not precise. I don't know. Maybe the paper when you start is not precise. I have a feeling it's me. It's not the paper. Let's see. I want to get a stamping block out. I might like to use this one. And I'm going to get out my big one. Now, if anybody has never heard of this company, Lavinia, oh my gosh, I love their stamps. And especially if you like fairies and stuff like that, like magical type of plants and things. It's a wonderful company. As far as what they offer. What's Gail say? I missed part of it. Something about pockets, but I made a mistake of putting them on a huge binder. Oh, too much. Need to organize into something smaller. All right, Gail's got a busy day ahead. She's going to get her hair cut and colored. How fun. Then lunch. Then she's going to go see her dad. Oh, you're going to your dad's. Well, your dad's visiting your brother and do some cleaning. What a wonderful daughter you are, Gail. That's wonderful. Oh my gosh. Give Obie a bath another day. We don't bathe ours anymore. We have somebody do it because it's just too hard. All right, I'm sipping on my water. All right, let's see what I want to do for my... Oh, I have to get some ink. Getting some ink out would be lovely. Let's see. I think this little Versifine's pretty juicy. So I don't know if she's a little tall for that one. Let's see what my other little gals look like. Oh, she's going to stamp this way. I want to try to work her in with my... Is my camera... I can bring this down a little bit. Let me know if my camera needs to come down a little further. He's over his birthday until Tuesday, so you've got some time to get some stuff done there when Dad's not home. That makes great sense. Okay, and Ange is busy making yo-yos. That's great. Yeah, it's nice your dad's having a little getaway for his birthday. Very nice. All right, let's see. And I'm going to get some, see if that she'll stick. Get some get my mouse out of the way. See if I can get my mouse out of the way and keep everybody in screen. That's so good. And put that over there. I'm going to ink this up. Usually these stamp pretty well, but I haven't used them in a while. So let's see. Pretty good. All right, good morning to everyone who's coming in. Happy Friday. You're saying we can't believe it's Friday. So my sister and my dear friend were here yesterday visiting. So we had a couple hours at the pool. Then we went for ice cream like little kids. And then let's see if I can get this. I don't think this is going to stick to the stamp. And then we, I don't know if this will be a little too much, but hey, we can do what we want. Then we came back after ice cream and we played some pinochle. And then my husband made us a lovely dinner. So we had a great day. So I'm just adding. Now, zine, of course, you can draw them, you can paint them, you can do whatever you want. Yeah, it sounds like Mary's got a pretty bad cold. Yeah. I'll put maybe another little bit down there. So you're kind of building a little story, but I don't really have a story in mind. That's not inking very well. Let's add another little bit here. Oh, it looks like she's in a forest. Now that was already on my painty paper. I used the painty paper. Yeah, summer colds, excuse me, summer colds are not fun. All right, so now on this one, I think I'm going to put a little mushroom house. Well, it's not really a mushroom house. It's a little, probably more like a gnome house. I'm going to say it's a fairy house. Oh, that just fits. Hey, Queen Bee. Good morning. I like to call you Queenie. I was the first thumbs up and share you out too. Oh, thank you. Oh, it's early. Thank you, Queen Bee. Have a good rest. I appreciate you checking in and giving me a thumbs up. Okay, so this is really kind of big for here. I want to get the door. See, if I do that, I'm going to be only getting half of the door. The door's so cute. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try to get everything in but the very top. Let's see how this one prints. A little more ink, and I think it'll be good to go. I have a couple fairy journals in process too. And with cleaning my room, I keep finding bags of I'll put it over here. I keep finding bags of more fairy stuff. Now all I have to do is get it in the right area. Okay, so I didn't put enough ink on, but that's okay. How cute is that, huh? As my neighbor would say, cuter tutors. All right, so I think I have a Stampin' Up set. Oh, I might have moved it. Oh, that's a bummer. It's probably right here somewhere, but it has really cute it has really cute little flowers, and they're not real huge. And I had it out using it for something else. And I just saw it, and I thought, yeah, I should put that back in the drawer, but I didn't do it. I didn't do it, girls. I just didn't do it. So without digging through and doing a lot of other stuff, I'm going to use this little, I love this little vine thingy. I know, isn't it cute, Gail? There's a set of them. There's a couple that come in that set, I think. I'm not inking this very well. Has anybody else had any of these little clear stamps dry out to where they get so hard you can't really use them? This one feels like it's on its way out, which, I mean, this is Lavinia brand, so I haven't had that problem with them. Now look at this. I'm going to go right over top of that house. So we don't even know the top's missing. She's sneaky. I really would like to find that other set of stamps, but my room is still in such disarray. I have no hope in finding where I put it. All right, now let's get some kind of a little, it's kind of big, but I think, well, let's use these little mushrooms. I think these are kind of cute. Oh, they're individual. Okay. Where do you see these little guys? These are adorable as well. If you've never looked at these Lavinia stamps, banana saltwater taffy. Yeah, they're packed away in a binder, Gail. All right, I'm going to put a couple of these tall mushrooms. Let's put this one up here. And then I'm going to go with the little one. The next set of these stamps I want to get, they have pods. And they almost look like what I would call like a lantern. Kind of a little pod. They're so cute. this little guy. I'm going to fill him in there. Like that. Can you guys see all right? Is my camera at a good spot? And then I'm going to put this little fairy here. Of course, she's going the wrong way. Where's that other little fairy? I thought I had 3. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. She's the one I used out front. On the front cover. See, if I put this little girl on, she's going the wrong way. I don't want her that close to the house. Could be a bit closer, but not much. Let's try that. Okay, cool. Thanks, Gail. All right, so I'm going to use this little gal again. Let's see if I can get her on there good. I'm just going to put half of her on, maybe. Oh, good. Thanks, Gail. All right, so now I think what I'm going to do is take a marker. Not a marker. I'm going to take a Sharpie pen. And I'm just going to start maybe putting some little tufts of grass around the bottom of my mushrooms. I love that this piece of paper has gold on it. Okay, Ange. Let's put some grass over here. Right. Scenario number 2. Where do you see this one? And just like the rest of us, fairies have to do their laundry. Now let's see. I need something to stamp this off on. I need a bigger piece of scrap. I saved scrap paper to stamp on, and then I never can find where I put it. This might be big enough. Let's see here. Cap up the pen. Now this I'm going to put in the middle so that there's some on each page. She's back. I love ice. I like my drinks loaded with ice. Okay, so a little more ink. But look, how cute is that? Right? Oh my gosh, I love it. Yes, we don't think about the fairies having to wash their wings. All right, here we go. Let's see if we can get a good image. too bad. Could be a little darker. They're so stinking cute. All right, let's see. Now I've got this little Lavinia one that's the little stars. I'm going to put some of these on. But they even have like Christmas tree, or I shouldn't say Christmas. I should say evergreen trees. A wing washing line. I know, how cute is that? You know, some people are really nuts about certain things, you know, fairies or say mermaids or unicorn. You know, I'm really not into any one, at least not that's coming to my mind. It certainly isn't fairies. I mean, I like them and all, but when I saw this, I thought, oh my gosh, I just have to have that because it's so adorable. See, and the thing of it is, if you don't get it when you see it, it's either not available later when you go back, or you forget you wanted it or liked it. I'm just going to load all around the top of the, I mean, look how cute that stamp is. They're adorable, in my opinion. You're drawing one? All right, Janet. And you really, even if you drew the line and you had some of those Timmy butterfly wings, you could put them on. If I knew where they were, I would glue some on. I might have one wing sitting here somewhere. Let's put another little halfer over there. Now I've got these other little tiny mushrooms. I'm going to put some of these on. These are a little narrower. See, I need to get a, when I'm done streaming, I'm going to order some baby wipes because I can't stand it. I know, that's the truth. Gail says she's bought so many stamps that were pretty or cute, and she hasn't gotten around to using them. I have as well. All right, I'm not sure this is going to stamp too terrific right at the outset, so let me, and I don't need the whole length of the mushroom either. I'll make these guys just going to fill in the bottom. And I have one stamp that's really more like for an ocean floor kind of thing. That would be good too if I knew where that was, because it's more like kind of like a little ferny, flowy kind of little thing. I wonder how these would look upside down, just to fill in. All right, now I don't know that you guys are really going to be able to see it that well, but I'm going to get my clear Wink Stella out, and I'm going to put some little shimmery in addition to that gold. I'm going to put some little shimmeriness on my little wings. I love this stuff. Love it. So that's that page. I need something down here, I think. All right, now what to do over here? I want to use that other gal, but she goes the other way. She goes this way. And I have this other mushroom. So let me use that. And maybe I'll put, maybe I'll put both of these fairies on this one. All right, so if I want her sitting, I've got to leave enough room. Put a little mark there so I know where to put mine. Oh, I'm so glad, Janet. I didn't know if you had anything like that, and I just love them so much. So I thought even if you had them, eventually you use it up and you don't have any left. So I figured it wasn't too bad of an idea. My bonus son sent me pictures of his children the other day. Oh my gosh, they're getting so big. Okay, that looks pretty good. So let's get that on. And I have a mark there. This is going to get on my mat. Oh my gosh, I already want to come over again. Oh, you don't think you have them there? Oh, cool. All right, that didn't stamp as great as I would like. Let's see if I add a little. Ooh, darken this up just a little bit. That's better. That's more better. I think it might be hard for you guys to see. Good girl, Ange. I just put labels on my boxes. They're sitting by the front door. If my husband doesn't catch the mailman, because I fell asleep last night instead of getting my boxes ready and ordering a pickup. If we don't catch the mailman, I'm going to have to run them around to the post office. Feels good when you get a box pack, doesn't it, Ange? All right, let's see here. Let's clean this off. See how she looks. Oh, she's adorable, and she's got a little butterfly. It's adorable. I haven't used these in a while. Now I want to get her little bum right there where it needs to be on that mushroom. Oh my goodness. The whole top of her I didn't push down. Heavens to Murgatroyd. Isn't that awful? I'm not the best stamper. All right, we're going to try to get it on there right. This is always dangerous, but I'm going to just try to push down on the part that I missed. Not too bad. Not too bad. All right, now we're going to get the tall girl, the standing up fairy. We're going to get her in there. Of course, she's going the other way as well. So we have to get her some kind of, I don't know if I've ever stamped her before. She looks very clean. And I don't clean my stamps. So see how she stamps. Yeah, I gotta put more ink. But you can kind of get the idea. Maybe I'll grab, let's see if I can grab my, I'm just gonna add, no, I don't really want to do that, do I? Here we go, VersaFine. Re-inker. So my printer has been needing ink for a while. I have black ink, just couldn't find it. Well, with cleaning my room and straightening up and reorganizing, I realized that my box of ink fell back behind the printer. So I was all excited. So I unearthed the printer, cleaned it all off, and I was going to put the ink in. So I figured that out, got the ink in, closed her back up, and it's not reading the ink. Okay, Janet, thanks for popping in. Have a great day. And it needs more than the black. It needs a couple other colors. Sheesh. I'm just rubbing that in. I capped that up. Okay, great. All right, let's see. Let's get this little fairy on here. I don't want her wings to hit the other one's toes. See, that's what happens when you try to stay in your PJs all day. All right, there she is. Cool. All right, now we need to give her some things to water and to tend to in the forest. So let's go back to these little mushrooms. They're taller. Now, if you do something like this and you're not happy and it doesn't ink very well, you can come back in with a marker and color the images in for sure, right? You can always add and draw things. All right, let's put some of these guys here. Ange says she mailed a box Monday, got there Wednesday. Yes, it does. So look at all that harbor. Yep, it's an accomplishment, that's for sure. All right, let's put a few more of these here. I still didn't get the top of that one. You know, you think you press down appropriately, or at least I do, and then it's not there. All right, let me get some of those little stars. I love these little stars. I'm going to put some of these little stars here to make it look like she's putting little fairy dust on the mushrooms. All right, now I'm going to add some of these leaves all around the mushroom plants. What are you scared about, Ange? Okay, I was on the phone. They called, and I go next Thursday to have my test done. No, don't be scared. Don't be scared. At least you don't have to run over there. You need to have it done so you know what's going on. So this is a good thing. Think of it as a good thing. It'll be over before you know it. You have people praying for you and sending you good thoughts. So just concentrate on the positive, all right, baby? Okay, let's do that across the bottom. That looks kind of cute. Now I could come back in and color her in with a marker and darken her up a little bit. To be perfectly honest with you, I probably am not going to do that. This is going to go in my zine box. All right, so we've got this one. I need something across the bottom there. And we've got this one with the house. And we've got the clothesline. And this. Now, what do I want to put on the back? Now, this does have a little verse with it. I don't know what it says, but you know what? I'm going to put the verse on the back because I forgot I pulled out that wish. And they're going to make you comfortable, Ange. They're either going to make you, hey, good morning, Kathy. They're either going to make you, you know, put you out or in a twilight. You're going to be comfortable. You're not going to feel anything. You're going to feel great knowing what's going on. All right, so these little blocks have lines on them. I'm going to use that to line that up. I'm going to ink these words, and we'll see what they say. The clouds are lined with silver, as often we are told. I give you this, my heartfelt wish, that yours be lined with gold. I got a little blurry there on the bottom. So I got to make sure I don't wiggle. All right, I'm going to open this up. And trying to just press straight down, no wiggle. So I get a nice imprint. Here we go. All right. Now I'm going to put the word wish down here. I forgot I pulled that off to use. So that's great. And it goes with my little saying on the back. How's that for working out? All right, let's see how this stamps. Let's see if I can get that little. Sometimes you can pull this off and then it'll stick to your. I hear my husband talk and I forgot he had a Zoom meeting this morning. Well, it doesn't look like that's going to peel. It should stamp pretty nice though. It looks like it took the ink pretty nicely. Excellent. Excellente. All right, we're going to put that right here. And press, no wiggle, just press. Oh, it feels good to sleep in, doesn't it? All right, Ange says, thank you all. I'm going to the Mexican restaurant next Wednesday to eat because I won't get to eat for 24 hours. Good plan, Ange. Good plan, good plan. All right, let's see. I think I want to put a little bit of this vine down the side. You'll get it, Kathy. She's got lots, and she gets them out pretty quickly because she just is by herself. You know, she does it all, and just keep watching for it. It'll pop in because she's. We have the market weekend coming up, so she'll have it all done definitely by this weekend. I haven't gotten mine yet either. All right, so let's use these little guys. I like these little mushrooms. Let's see. So I'm going to put some more of these on the bottom. Yeah, you can always double check PayPal or watch your email. So we got that one. I think I'm going to do all the little ones. Do the other little ones if I can find right. There it is. Through it. There we go. He's adorable. This little guy's really cute. Good morning to everyone who's coming in. Welcome, welcome. All right. These little guys. I wish I had one that went the other way. Ah, Lori. Okay, that's a double. It's got two little whoops off the. Now, what I was going to try to do was put just fairy wings. Maybe I should just use her wings. I'm just going to ink her wings. Let's push her down. going to see how well I've got that inked. See, I don't have up close enough to her body. All right. All righty. Let's see if I can. I get in such a hurry, and then I don't move things out of the way. Let's cover that up just in case. All right. Yeah, you can check both, Kathy. But sometimes if the email goes to spam, uh, then you might not think to look there sometimes, especially if it's your first purchase. Okay, so that's there. And let's do more of these little stars. And I'm going to put some stars over on the front as well. All right, so if you're just coming in, when I started this morning, Janet Nash was the first one to say good morning. So I asked her to pick a number from 1 to 26 without choosing number 18, because 18 we've already used. We had made a list a little while ago of topics that we could do a zine with. So, yeah, I understand. It's good to ask and make sure you know what's going on. Yeah. And so she picked number 23, which was fairies. And then as it happened, she herself, Janet herself, was working on a zine with fairies. So we thought that was kind of cool. So I'm just cleaning my fingers off a little bit here. Now, in the Murray style, I've got this stuff up here I hardly ever use. And I don't know if this is what Mary has. I think it's what she has. I meant to buy what she had, but I don't know if I got the right kind. But it's still quite lovely, regardless. And it is, mine had an explosion. Deco Art Americana Matte Metallics, a flat metallic paint. I've only used it a few times. And it's not going to open, so I'm going to use my heat tool to try to loosen the sides. I did clean it up, but let's see. I just think maybe a little gold. If I skip a little gold around the edges, it might look really cool. So let me get something to stir this up with. I mean, it does look luscious, doesn't it? Oh, baby, oh, baby. Yum, yum, yummers. Okay, let me find. I did some more reorganizing, and I put some tools in different spots. So let's see now if I think that's a good idea. Probably not. All right, I want to offset palette knife, which I don't see. thought I put it in here. This is when I need some music. I know, it looks luscious, right? All right. What did I do with my... Well, let's make this one work. I guess I could use my finger. Let's see, I'm just going to put a little bit on here. Isn't that crazy? I hate to waste what's on that stick. I don't know what's wrong with me. All right, let's see. I'm going to put some on this corner, I hope. And I'll put some on along the side here. Hi, Melody. Nice to see you. Thanks for coming in. Maybe a little up here. I want to get some on those other pages too. So I don't think it takes too long for this to dry, but I don't really know. Let's do the heat gun. I might have to use my finger. Oh, that's very sweet, Melody. Melody, I don't know if we've met before, but it sure is nice to meet you. All right, let's see. Where do we want some gold here? Look, now I've got that on my... Sometimes I have to tell myself, just let it go, Laura. Let it go. Maybe a little bit on the roof. That's a little bit more than a little. And how about, see, I've got a little bit down under here anyway, so let's put a little more there. And we'll put some up here. I don't think I wanted as much. I'm new to your channel. Oh, that's wonderful. Thank you so much. You know, a lot of folks come in. Well, I shouldn't say a lot. Some folks come in and they don't say hi if they're new. So I'm really thrilled that you said hello. That's great. All right, he's gone. Now, what kind of things do you like to do, Melody? Would you feel like sharing what kinds of things you like to do? Do you like to do art, mixed media, color? What kinds of stuff are you into? All right, let's see. Good morning, Nettie. Nice to see you. All right, so here I did put the Wink of Stella on the little wings. I'm wondering if I use my skewer, if I can just get a little bit of gold on some of the wings without, you know, hiding. I always wipe it on myself. Or putting too much. I almost dropped it. Oh, maybe the clothesline needs to be gold. What do you think? Let's try with this little stick. I could put a paintbrush in there. That probably would have been a little smarter. Kind of early to be too smart, though. There we go. Can you see the little bit of gold? Enjoy junk journaling, adult coloring. Oh, me too, Melanie. And working with anything and everything. You'll fit right in. You'll fit right in. Most of us are like that as well. Look, I got a little bit probably from one of the other pages, but that works. I'll just mush that around. And you'll find plenty of other, I don't know if you're fairly new to YouTube or if you've been around a while, there's a lot of other girls that a lot of us follow. I don't have any mods in here right now, so I can't put any links in. Well, I could, but it's just hard for me to fuss while I'm streaming. Thank you, Kathy. All right, so, oh, that's right. I want to do the other pages. All right, heat gun. Now, while I finish this up, as some of you, especially some of the replayers, will know that I've been reorganizing and I've got my whole craft area torn apart. It's really been kind of overwhelming, to say the least. But I feel like I'm finally making some progress. But in doing that, I found things that I forgot I had. So I found another kit. I have no idea what's in it. It doesn't look like a big kit, but I don't know that it's to make a journal. But I'm going to take that apart when I'm done the zine and see what I can do with it. All right, so add a little bit of gold there. You've been around a little while. Cool, Melody. I know, right? Could never use too much stuff. Amen to that. All right. Keep done again. Now, a little while ago, I guess a year or so ago, it's not a little while ago, Melody, you have a channel? Oh, Melody, you have a channel? Kathy says I'm a subscriber, Melody. I enjoy your videos. Oh, I have to write that down. Hold, please. I want to get it right so I find you. Melody loves her hobbies. Oh, cool. Melody loves her hobbies. Wonderful. I will subscribe. I'll do that after I get off. Excuse my arm there. I got to hang stuff right in front of me or I forget. All right, we're to the back page. And we're just going to finish adding a little gold. So I was saying I just had made some zines. And I think, I don't know, I don't think I was in a zine swap, but I might have been. I don't really remember. But I just started to collect them, and I've got them in a box. So I thought it might be fun every once in a while to do one on my stream. Or to just do one if I'm messing around, you know. He's done. So this is going to go in my box. Oh, thank you, Kathy. This little blob right here is kind of not drawing. A little thick. And I put the the choice on where you have to be subscribed and then wait 5 minutes before you can chat, because it really has, I haven't had a bot since I did that. And, just with not having too many mods and being here on my own. And my channel's not that big. Bye, Gail. Have a great day. Don't try not to do too much, Gail. All right, so this is the zine. Wish. And then we've got a little fairy hut. And then the fairies doing their laundry. And then they're tending to things in the forest. And then on the back, the little saying says, oh, look, I put stars right where the words are. The clouds are lined with silver. As often we are told, I give you this, my heartfelt wish, that yours be lined with gold. So that's my little zine for this morning. All right, so let me just quickly put some of these things back together. I so need to order baby wipes. I just don't get out that much anymore. Well, I never really did. I'm home a lot of the time. And now with the price of gas, it's like we try to group things together. Thanks, Angie, as we need it, and not making a lot of special trips just for one item. So I do a lot of my shopping online because it's just more convenient. So I said earlier, I had my sisters here yesterday for a visit, and we had a fun day. And then I have a cousin coming in to visit. She's coming in for a conference, and she's going to stay at my mom's for 2 nights and visit with her after her conference. And then she's going to go visit her brother for a couple days. He has a birthday coming up, and so she's going to spend it with him. And then she's coming here for a couple days, so we're excited. And I just thought I would take the time to pop these all together. I hear you, Kathy. I am suffering as well with rearranging and doing stuff with my room. I did too much yesterday, and then the day in the pool with the girls. Well, we weren't there all day, but we were there a couple hours. And I've just been doing a lot. For me, it's a lot of repetitive motion. It's when I get a lot of my discomfort and pain. And do you take anything for it, Kathy? May I ask? I'm on something that helps me tremendously, or else I wouldn't, for the most part, really be able to move. Good morning, my Barbara. Good morning, my Barbara. If my body were a car, I'd trade it for a newer model. Every time I cough, sputter, and sneeze, my radiator leaks. Kathy, that's what I take. Cymbalta. I freaking love it. And I don't take, I can't take the generic. My sisters are on the generic, and whatever, I mean, they finally came out with a generic. They didn't have generic for a while. And whatever they did with the generic, it doesn't help my fibromyalgia. So I have to take the brand. But it's quite pricey. Oh, look, there's a little thing of stars that is different than that one. I wonder where I have that put. Let's get my other mushroom. All right, I'm going to clean my little surface. I'm going to pop them all in this bag. All Barbara is a breath of fresh air. She's a hoot and a sweetie pie. All right, let's just pop all these in. Go in there, little fairy. And I can rearrange those later. Put them back in their spot. Let me clean the back of this one off a little. All right, now we need to clean up on aisle 3. Oh, yeah, I hear you. I hear you. Not fun, that's for sure. Oh, I had to have a little sip. I was parched. All right, let's put the gold back in its spot. Thank you. Get my little stamps off to the side. We pulled that out because I've been looking for that. All right, I'm just going to squirt my surface here and do a little. Oh my gosh, I have that black ink everywhere. Everywhere. So I found a kit buried in some bag. Have no idea what's in it. I don't know what I want to do with it. Barb, we have a new viewer. Her name is Melody. Melody loves her hobby. She has a channel. Melody, this is one of my mods, Barbara. I want to introduce you. I don't know if Barbara, if you got to see Melody. If you have any questions, Barb can help you. I will try to help you as well. But if you got your own channel, you're probably pretty savvy. Pretty savvy. All right, let's put these things aside. Yeah, it's good to have a date. At least you know you're going to find some answers. All right. Oh, and look, Barbara, look. I found my pokey tool. Pokey tool, pokey tool. All right, here's my kit. Now, the cool thing is, I know I have some of this paper somewhere. I might even, if I need more, I might even know where it is. I might even know where it is. Okay? All right. I have somewhere, too, some, hand cleaners, like a hand sanitizer cleaner. Maybe a little bit of that might help with this ink. Let's get rid of some of this. Woo! Kathy, were you able to mess around with your phone at all? I'm just wondering if you were busy and you took a long, still trying to get beans uploaded. Well, I don't know if that'll take, doesn't seem to really have taken the ink off any, but at least they feel cleaner. So that's good. All right, let's see. All right, let's see what we have in here. Oh, no, that's fine, Ange. That's great. It's good to know that. That's very good. No problemo. All right, I have not looked at this, ladies, so let's see what's in here. Oh no, that's gonna fall. All right, look, it's got these cute little corners that you can peel off and, use. A little bit of pearls. Oh, okay, Kathy. I was just wondering. Melody says, my channel has diamond painting on it. I haven't been on in a while. I need to make some journaling videos. Yes. And Barbara says, Ray Pokey, have you seen this saying that if the hockey, if the, oh, maybe hokey pokey is really what it's all about? I had a stamp, I think, that said that. Oh, look, and here's some flowers. Now, I think I could probably color those, paint those, or dry brush on them. And then I've got this piece of fabric. It's very pretty. Look, and it's got, this is when the little iron would come in handy. It's got some trim on the bottom. A piece of burlap, 2 little pieces of burlap. Look at this little bit of fuzziness. This feels like kind of like a velvet, but not really. Oh, thank you, Barbara, but that is true. Look, this is cool. It's got a little bit of give. This looks like a little piece of apron or something. And it's got a little bit of a trim. We've got a ticket, or a tag, I should say. Let's see, on paper. Oh, lovely. Look. Woohoo! Look how pretty. This is some good stuff, girls. Hey, Zena. Good morning. Another tag. Look at this. All right, we got that. That's cool. More fabric. This thing is loaded. That looks almost like sorry. Look how pretty this is. I love that. Look at this. All these little bits. Look, this is real silky. This is satiny, silky. Oh my goodness. That's cool. Look at this. Zena has spent an hour trying to place a watermark on one of her digitals. ADD brain is done. We're sorry. I'm so sorry, Uncle Albert. This is very soft. I've got a lot of string happening here. You know what I do with this? Where's my box? Where's my box? You thought I was going to say throw it away. Oh, no, no. It goes in the container with the threads because we're going to use it. More satin, more sorry. Look at all this stuff, girls, look. Look at this. Look how pretty that is, huh? Ooh, I've never seen anything like that. Now I got more underneath here. Look, some nice ribbon. This is wired ribbon. Holy moly. This we already saw. This is cool. The brains are churning. There's another bigger piece of that. 3 envelopes, more paper. Oh, look. My goodness. This is like already started. This is very hard in the back. You're getting lots of snuggles? Oh, I wonder who's snuggling. My. Barbara says, Lori, I use pieces of threads and other bits and bobs to make faux handmade paper. Well, that's interesting. You know, this is too funny. I have the same book that I took apart and coffee dyed pages like this. They're such cool pages. All right, look at this. Look, there's more stuff. Look at, there's like apple. Oh, that's already glued on. I don't know. Whoever put this together, I don't remember who I bought this from. We have a lot of things the same because I have this paper. I have that stencil. Great minds think alike. Look, that could work. I've got these pages, and look, the extra bits, which is always nice. Some more cutouts. The appliques. Oh my, my. Oh my, my. This, oh, that's an envelope. How freaking cool is that? I love this. You know how we used to have printer paper came off like this? I had such a huge stack of that. I finally threw it all away, and now people are using that. And oh, I love these. Just don't know how I would use that in a journal, but let's try to think of a way. And then there's bigger stuff. My stars. I have no idea what kind of paper this is, but it's cool. Can you see it's kind of got a white on white look? It's got a line. That's a nice weight paper. This is like a divider. This looks like a painty paper of some kind on parchment paper. This is more of that paper pack. This is a Stamperia. This is Stamperia stuff. Look how pretty that is. Oh my goodness. Look, gold. And then a plain sheet. And there's still more. This was an excellent buy. See, this is a Stamperia pack. More gold. My brain is on overdrive. Look at how pretty that is. Love me some script. Love that. Oh my goodness. Look at that. It's yellow. Love it. Got that. I think that's finally the end of it. Oh my word. Oh my word. All right. I have a bin of somewhat started journals. So I'm going to pull one of those out. And I think I can make these things work in that. I was thinking about an Edith Holden thing too, but that might be a little more difficult for me to just pick up and start working with. So let me entertain you, and we'll have a real good time. Yes, sir. We'll have a real good time. Now Now some of this stuff I may not use. See, you think I'm lying, but I'm not lying. All right, some of this I'm going to use, some of it I'm not. Because this paper pack is putting me in a different direction. Big old mellow yellow. That's right. Okay, this is some of the stuff I've thrown in my bin. That probably can be used. There's some grungy paper. That might be able to be used. This is my stuff I just pulled out of the bin. I'm putting all my... I think I might be able to use that. This maybe not. And what I do is, I might be able to use that, is I start making signatures, and then I put them inside a book cover with the intent to then build a journal. And of course, because I'm cleaning up, see now look, this is what's inside of this book cover. Does this look familiar? See? It's the same paper pack. How cool is that? So this doesn't go. Now these are my signatures I have planned for this book. So some of these I'm gonna not use for sure. This I think got pushed in here. Not necessarily for this, but I'm gonna steal. I think I'm gonna steal some of this stuff out of here. Oh, I like this. So it's not going to be super junky, but I want it to be a little eclectic-y. I'm not sure I'm going to put, I've got fried eggs. Not sure I want to put fried eggs in there. I'm out of coffee creamer. I was trying to drink my coffee without creamer. I just really enjoy the creamer. But it's so darn expensive now. My husband struggles with, because I go through quite a bit. I don't know if I want that in there. Okay, so this I want. This I have some measurements. That looks good. I don't think I want to put the kitty cats in. All right. This stuff I know is available. I'm just going to sit this behind me. And this is the cover, the Reader's Digest. Okay. And I think I want to grab some, I should have right behind me here some additional pages I can use, like coffee dyed stuff, or there's some pink. A couple of these. This is enough to get me started, I think, anyway. We'll have a real good time. Still a couple of those. So I don't need the cover right this moment. Except that I need to know the size. So of course this is too tall, but at least I know. So that's going to need to be, okay, so I can trim. So let me just start with building some signatures. What did Barbara say? Angie Brown, people make a jar Filled of coffee and keep, yes, and label it so they have it available when they want it. Yes. Yeah, I've tried the alcohol. That didn't really work for me, but I didn't refrigerate it. I left it out. I thought if you put alcohol in it and left it out, it would keep it from molding. But that's what I do. And Mary said she uses instant coffee. I had tried originally to just brew a cup of coffee and do it, but it wasn't strong enough. So I went to the dollar store and bought instant coffee. And I really heap a lot of that in and then pour my boiling water in it, stir it up, let it cool off. And right, the instant coffee is cheap at the dollar store. And I either paint it on or I dip them. You could sponge it. You know, you can do a lot of different things. This I stamped. And then if you leave it sit out a little bit in a jar and it dries up a little bit, it gets kind of sticky and it almost makes like an inky pasty color. I don't know if this is going moldy. This has been sitting here a while. I need to clean it up. But it gets a little sticky. And then when you put a lot of coffee in, you know, you just test it and see if it's as dark as you like. And if it's not, then add a little more of your instant coffee. And you just get it to the depth of color that you prefer. I love it. And then I keep it in the fridge. Hubby's always saying, what is it? I'm like, it's my coffee for dyeing paper. And I got like a little drink bottle like this. You know, you get something with juice in it. And, you know, or I think I stole one of my son's, well, not stole it, after he was finished, like his Gatorade or something. And then, yes, putting vanilla in it makes it smell nice. Although I like the coffee smell, but not everybody does. Now, these are some pages that I tried boiling, which, you know, they turned out maybe a little okay, but they're not, you know, they're not Rosemary Morris quality. If I ever boiled paper and got a print like Rosemary Morris, I think my husband would have to dial 911. Just saying. All right, so I want some plain in here. And of course, the avocado dyed. That's a whole nother thing, too. At my grocery store, I can get a bag of avocados. At least they were reasonable. I haven't checked them lately. For like $4 or $5, and you get like 6 or 7 avocados. And I don't care, you know, whether they're ripe or not, because all I'm doing with them is boiling it to make dye. This is such cool paper. Okay, so let me put this stuff aside, these little bits. And I don't think I can get these off. Oh, maybe I can. I usually try to make an odd number of signatures. That's just my preference. So I usually either do 3 or 5, depending on the size of the book cover I want to put them in. I might be able to use that one. I'm just sorry, Stewie. Let's get Stewie out of the way. This is Stewie. If you have never met Stewie, this is my friend Stewie. Holly sent me this little fella a couple years ago. Lori, have you tried saving avocado water to dye as wanted? Just wondering if that would work. I haven't. I use it up. What I did try was to freeze the skins and the stones, and I didn't get as much color from that, but I'm wondering if I had already boiled them and then didn't want to throw them out. So I have, that's a good That's a good question. That's a good idea to do that. I never thought of that. To tell you the truth, Kathy, never thought of it. All right, I think I want this a little more. I think that's, well, you know what? I'm going to leave that so when I put it in, I can fold it according to, same with this. Let me get these other bits that I can put in. This, I want to figure out how to use these in. Just get my other bits here. There's another page. This is cool. This is just the flap. I like snowmen too. And he wiggles when he's sitting under the light. You guys can't really see him. I can't hold him. See, like his little banner says, let it snow, let it snow. And this is a solar thing here. And so he's like my little mascot, my little Stewie. And then I have those. And I want to get all these little bits. My goodness, look at all this stuff. I just can't believe all that's in here. My gosh. I'm going to just toss this up here on my keyboard. I think I'll be all right if I put it there. I know, right? And look, there's still more under here. Let's see. I've got that bag. This paper is really cool. I have no idea what this is. None. Zippo. No idea. Now this has those little holes in it. I think I want to make this narrow. Isn't it funny how no, it does. It feels almost more like, hi, Judy. Nice to see you. Stewie says my back is aching and my shoes are too tight. My hips are shaking from the left to the right. It almost feels like vellum, kind of, Kathy. It's got like kind of like a plastic type feel to it. It doesn't really feel like paper. So I don't know. I haven't really seen anything like it. Oh yeah, I gotta cut that. That's got we're gonna make skinny. We're gonna make a couple skinny ones here. And then I'm gonna take while I'm thinking of it, my corner puncher. I think I want the half. It looks like it's a 1/2 inch. I'm going to just go ahead and do this real quick. Goof morning. Goof morning. How are things in your area? No, you don't have time to be your brother's secretary. You're busy. You're a busy girl, Ange. Okay. I'll throw that on the stack. All right. Now this is parchment kind of paper. So I'm going to do that. Now these are more papers that I think they're either from the paper pack or, and see, that's kind of like, that might be good for tags. Okay, so this stuff I'm going to put aside because I think I might like to use that or have that available to decorate other pages. Now I have some of these bags that I've grunged up. Let me see, I might like to use one or two of those. That's a different style. And I think I have some of those gray ones. Yeah. See, what happened was when I first started to get into the junk journaling and stuff, and people were using glassine bags, of course, I wanted some. So I bought like 200 of them, okay? And I liked them because they were different patterns, but they're this bright gray, and they didn't really work with anything. So then I started to coffee dye them, coffee stain them. So I'm going to put this folio thing off to the side for a moment. And let's start with the nitty-gritty. Where did I put? Oh, I still have more down there to look at. Okay. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. All right, so I think this will work. I don't think these shiny pages are going to work. So this I think I can use. I don't think I want garden stuff. This one I think will work. That will work. Zena's you're binge watching season 8 of Alone. Location is British Columbia, Chilco Lake. Never heard of that. I've been watching Doc Martin. Oh my gosh. My sister's getting me hooked on these PBS shows. Oh my goodness. I fell asleep last night after the ball game, so I didn't watch any Doc Martin. So now today I need a Doc Martin fix. All right, I'm going to do 3 signatures. I'm just going to start putting some pages. Now this is going to be trimmed. This is probably going to be, 2 pages. I'm going to start with maybe 9 to 10 pages in each. That I have this old church song book here too. I want to grab a couple of these out. No, not a couple. I'm going to grab 3. I'm going to put 1 in each signature. I just took that apart. So I'm going to take one of those. Not doing any order right now. I'm just doing 1, 2. See, I can't. I make myself crazy. 4. Let's put this one on. Let's put a bag. put a pocket. Let's see, let's do a pink. Let's get a sheet of pink in there. And this is, I don't know if I want to use anything florally. I want to use some of these because I love the images. Let's put that. And let's put some, let's put that. All right, so let's say that's a start of, oh my gosh, I'm running out of room. And let's start over again. All right, this is my, all right, so we'll do one of these. We'll put, you know what, I think I might want to use these for a little separate tuck-in. So let's put them aside. Let's put this in here. And we'll add this. And some of the foiled paper. Let's grab a pink. And let's grab the music sheet. And a dictionary page. Now this says tomatoes, so I'm going to hold off on that unless I really need more pages. I'm going to fold the, oh, there's two. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. All right, so I'm going to do that. Where's my, I need my bone folder on a string so I can put it around my neck. Good grief. All right, so this is an Edith Holden page. It's not really floral like the other stuff, and the coloring I like, so I'm going to add that. And what do we have here? All right, let's put that with the others, and let's start the third one. That works, that works. It's kind of really beat up. Let's see if this one's better. Yeah. And then I've got my Bible sheet. All right, Barbara says, Chicken Pot Pie Society. I worked last night, arriving home, and my son had breakfast ready for, we ate together on the patio. The temperature low 70s, nice breeze, and plenty of, how sweet was that? And Zena says, I guess that show she's watching, it looks beautiful. Barbara needs breakfast suggestions. Otherwise, she's going to eat the Dutch chocolate ice cream a friend purchased. Good suggestions, Kathy. Pancakes, omelet, eggs, ham sandwich. You could do peanut butter toast, cold cereal, oatmeal, a yogurt. Hard-boiled egg. I still have a piece of my hard-boiled egg behind me. See, this is plants too, but I really like that page. I got my Bible. I don't think I had a Bible one in the first one. Oh, this is cool paper. That's got these ladies. Put that in. And I'm staying away from the garden because my bag journal has got all that garden stuff in it. So let's put the bag in, and let's do a skinny, one of the skinnies. Let's get the skinny on that. Her son made cinnamon roll French, oh my gosh, leftover from giant cinnamon rolls from yesterday. We're having blueberries and peaches and a large iced coffee. Oh my gosh, Judy. That sounds fatteroony. Okay. Oh yeah, I want to put in this funky piece of paper. That's so funky. All right, we've got that in. Oh, envelope. Let's fold this and get this in. We're moving along. We're moving along. Do, 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 do. That's, I don't need. Did I do a bag? I did. I did. I want to use this somewhere. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I already got one in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Done. I'm clipping it. I'm clipping it. All right, Barbara says thank you for the brekkie ideas. When does your appointment, did you say, Ange? You have to start fasting? Zena had sausage, biscuit, egg, and cheese, and an iced coffee from McDonald's. You guys are making me want a Wawa waffle, a sizzly, they call them. My son will be 24 in September. He learned to cook from age 6. He loves to change recipes and makes new creations. I am truly blessed. Oh, that's so sweet. Our son likes to cook too. But some of the changes he makes, I don't know, make me a little frightened. Just saying. Emerson ate. Emerson is Kathy's granddaughter. Ate 2 eggs and is now fixing a ham sandwich. Oh my gosh, she's adorable. Kathy, I got to say, you have a lot more willpower than I do. The other day when you were streaming and that child was hungry, I would have been up and at something for her. Lickety split. All right, so this one, did I have music in this third one? Doesn't matter. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I had 10 in the first one, didn't I? Oh my goodness. They feel a little light, but you know, by the time you get other stuff in there, right? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I want to put this on. So I want to make that 11. And this one doesn't have, oh yeah, it does have a pocket. And I don't want to put some different sizes in. So this is going to be 11. I already have, oh, and I want one of these envelopes. So that's 12. I think I'm going to make myself stop at 12. Your son accuses you of spoiling. She loves breakfast. All right, Ange says next Thursday at 10. No food or drink for 24 hours. Wow, that seems long. Usually it's 12 hours. Huh. All right, Ange. Zena says a zillion years ago, my husband purchased one of those emergency card kits, and the only thing he said he would know how to use was the plastic sign that said, sorry for the snort. All right, so this doesn't have 12. It does have the music sheet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, I thought I counted 10 before. I did. And this does not have a pocket, does it? Does it have a pocket? Well, I have the attention span of a gnat. Just saying. All right, Judy is praying for Angie. Let's read that, please. Okay. Angie Brown, I wish you well with your test next Thursday. Lord, give the medical staff clear minds and bless their hands as they care for Angie Brown. We wish for all the best for her. Amen. Amen, Judy. Thank you so very much. That's wonderful. Okay. So that's going to be, I think that's 11. I need something else to go in here. I think I'm going to steal a page from my, I haven't put this together yet either, because I want to do a video. Look, it's getting all smushed. I keep jamming stuff in here. Let's see if I can find one that's not too funky that I think will work with the coloring of this. These are my pages for my Robin McClendon inspired journal, and I haven't put it together yet because I want to do a video. This one might work. Let me steal one of these. Put one of these in. And then I need one more. Oh, I saw the business reply envelope. Oh, the envelope. I didn't do the envelope. It's sitting right here. This one doesn't have the envelope. Let's do that. All right. Okay, so now his meeting's over. He's in the kitchen and he's making noise. Can you hear him banging around? Hey, hi, Melissa. Haven't seen you in a while. How you doing? Let's see. Angie Brown, if it's no food order for 24 hours, Thursday, 10 a.m. That starts at Wednesday, 10:30. Thank you. That's good to know, Barbara. Thank you. I didn't figure that out. Janice says, no, I'm not, but I'm listening. I didn't see you come in. Hi, Janice. I'm sorry if I missed you come in. Nice to see you as always. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Nope. Nope. Where's the center, Lori? Let's find the center. Let's start at the very beginning. This one peels apart. That's the problem. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 12. Is this one I already did? This says 12. Where's the one I'm missing? Well, Okay, I'm missing a whole signature. Oh, here we go. Well, this one looks like it'd be easier to start with. So let me start with this one. 1, 2. I want one more in this one. This one I need the music notes. Oh, Janice is at work. Okay, we'll try to keep it down. 10 packs. Wow, Ange, you were at 7. Good girl. All right, let's move some of this stuff out of the way. All right, now I'm putting my signatures behind me on my open file cabinet drawer. So when I say, where are my signatures? Maybe one of you will remember, because my memory is not good. All right, now he's grinding ice. I apologize. Okay, so I need my book cover to measure. So I've got a Reader's Digest here. I already put an extra board in the spine, which I don't always do that, but sometimes if the spine's a little flimsy because it's old, you know, you might want to toughen that up. This book is from, oh my gosh, some of these things are so hard to read. 1976, so it's not a real old cover, and it's in fairly good shape. I got a little damage up here, but that doesn't bother me. So I'm going to flatten her out and say, oh, I need to get a measurement. So I kind of want my pages to land where, for me, you can, you know, as you're building your own journal, you do what you want. But for me, I like to kind of follow the inside paper. So it's about 12 inches. And this way, 7.5. So, you know, when it's folded, I want them to be about 6 inches or smaller and 7.5 or shorter, so that it fits in the book without too much, you know, jumping out initially. So now I need to get my trimmer, because I know I have to make some trims, and I just had it. All right, let's see here. Very parched. I'm very parched. All right, so on this cutter, I've got 6 inches is right here. Get my little bits and bobs out of the way. I might want to take a little bit more of that off. Now, this doesn't have, I don't think it has anyway. I don't think this has an arm. Emerson made Kathy a ham and cheese sandwich without bread. Bless her heart. She also made one for her, made herself one and a glass of chocolate milk. She's amazing. It's better for you without the bread, right? She's amazing. All right, so this, let's see, I don't know how big this is. See, I covered up my Timmy board because of the reflection. That's because it's glass. And I can't see the numbers. And this is only 6. I want this to be like maybe 7. Trim a little bit off the top and the bottom. So that'll do. That will do. Now let's see what I have here. And of course that page is smaller, which is Marvy. And then I've got this cool little envelope, which is cool. This is a little big. It's thin enough, it's just a little tall. So let's chop off some of that nonsense. I think I need some tinkle tape for this one. I don't think I have any made. I think I used it up. All right, so let's put that on. This is too tall, but it's nice and narrow. So let's zhuzh a little of that off. Zhuzh, zhuzh, zhuzh. A little. It's really florally. I thought I wasn't going to use that. I really don't want florally. What else do I have? Let's get a piece of that. Did I use? Yeah, of course I did. Of course I did. Let's see. Now I want to make sure I don't steal anything out of my other signatures. Let's use this instead. This is just a book page. So that's way long. Way long, so let's trim it. Is anybody else working on anything this early? Well, maybe it's not early for everybody. Or is just chilling? Kathy, does Emerson know you're not feeling up to par today? And she's treating you so special. Oh, she's so sweet. Ooh, that's a cool, that's cool. Yeah, that's really cool. All right, I'm liking that. I'm liking that. This is just a smidge tool. What are you doing? Why does that not look right to me? Yeah, it's 6. I think I'm going the wrong way. I need it to be 6 this way. I don't know. Got myself confused. Yeah, she knows I'm hurting, so she understands. Oh, that's so sweet. Why are you sitting on the floor, Ange? I just need a smidge off of this. When I use book pages in a journal, I always turn the page so the writing is upside down. I find it adds interest. Yeah, it would. Sometimes, though, I'm trying to get some journals together so I can put them in my Etsy shop. And I don't know. I guess because I never know which ones I'm going to sell. So I guess I'm kind of thinking maybe another person might not enjoy that as much as me. I'm going to take the bottom off here. But I do like sideways words too. She's playing with her Barbie and she wants me to wants to help me make my tea. Aw. I love kids. I'm going to go ahead and these are round, so I'm going to go ahead and make this page round at the bottom. If I can get my, all right, 1/2 inch. I don't think Lena will be on. She's been uploading stuff, and from what it sounded like, she's not planning to come on Fridays, at least not right now. So I'm going to stay on until I'm too weary or too hungry. But if anybody sees anyone else popping on, if you could let me know, that would be fabulous. Oh, you're looking for something, Ange? Man, I wish I could get on the floor and get up. All right, got to trim the bottom of my bag so I have an opening. And then I want to, I should have some kind of a punch. I want to make a little divot. So I'm going to put some other paper in here. Zena needs a nap. She's been using that brain too much. So Kathy says sometimes she changes her pages up, turns her pages upside down in case there's a bad word. I usually cover up the bad words with a sticker or something. All right. I think I want the bag the other way. And this, I think these all look like that. Well, no, that one's probably, I've got 2 of that. And this here. I don't want 2. And this needs to be trimmed a bit. Now I'm just going to concentrate on the one signature because I think it'd be too overwhelming to try to do all three in one stream. So we're going to give this a little chop, chop, chop. And we'll take the cover and just give a little look-see. And obviously I measured wrong. How could I do that? I think I had my measurements backwards. No, that fits that way. How come these are... Hey, Sandra, how are you doing, kid? Nice to see you. All right, some of these are really... Back to the drawing board. Judy, nice to see you. All right, let's do it. Let's do a couple of these at a time. If I can scoot them under. See, if I measure, I don't get it right. I'm better if I eyeball it. Slicing and dicing. I don't want that chopped off from India. That just seems so short to me. See, I can't. I'm not getting something right. I'm just not understanding. So this I have to take off about a ½ inch. That's really tight. This paper's really crumbly, but I'm going to keep it in anyway because I like it. All right, so this one I know is a good size. That's okay. Some of them I don't want. See, like I don't want the top part of this off. Did anybody ever put a journal together and put a page in upside down, not intentionally, like, you know, like a picture? I've done that and get it all stitched together and my picture's upside down. Sandra, I've been cleaning and organizing my art space and I found a kit that I purchased. So the first thing I did when I came on this morning was did a zine, a fairy zine. And now I opened up the kit and showed everybody what was in it. I hadn't even looked at it before. It's so sad. And so I wasn't sure what I was going to make, but there was just so much stuff in this kit that I decided to put it into a journal. Kind of was leaning that way anyway. So this one goes here. So Kathy, you've done that? Oh my gosh, I couldn't believe it. I had it all freaking stitched together. And a picture of all things. Okay, words sometimes I can see you might not realize, but a picture? How did I do? Oh. And I have nobody to blame but myself. So I just wasn't paying attention. Yeah, the kit's gorgeous. It had so much stuff in it, Sandra. Get my Z's mixed up now. Does Zena go to take a nap? I could take a pretty good chunk off of these babies. So what I think I want to do is just get this one signature together. And then maybe fuss around with some of the pages and start thinking about how to decorate them. Okay, Kathy. All right, I need just a smidge off of this Bible page. So let me just kind of take wowzer, that was close, Laura. It's not cutting properly because it's too flimsy. Let's put it under this one. That's better. And this, I don't think I have to, because the reality is I can put a pocket or something. Let's see. All right, so they should be okay. This will be all right. So now this is too tall. I kind of like those numbers. So I'll trim this one. Boy, I did terrible on this. And then we'll get out the corner rounder again. Well, that one turned out all right. Sometimes I don't seem to get a very good cut. Shocker. I trimmed off my bag there, so I'm good there. And this one's going to need... Oh my gosh, if I still... Oh no. I thought I still had some of them too tall. I was about ready to give myself a talking to. All right, now to lay them out and put them in order is the next task I usually do. I have my trash can way over here. And of course, I have stuff sitting on top of it. All right, so I generally like to have something really cute or interesting, like when you open the book for your first page. So my choices for me in this signature, I think, are going to be my boiled page, which is not really that great of an option. Oh, how about if I turn this inside out? Okay, Barbara said, best news ever. My husband just sent a text. He is arranging to have all the business files removed and shredded from the area where I craft. Oh my gosh, Barbara, that is fabulous. Woohoo! Ooh, ooh, ooh. Thank you, hubby. That's amazing. Oh, I love shelving and more space. All right, I'm going to just start putting maybe these here. And let's see. I might like that. Maybe a plain kind of look in between. And I'm going to get my funky paper in there. And this. This one really looks chopped at the knees, but this isn't too bad. I bet. That is exciting. Isn't it crazy? The littlest things make us... It's so nice he told you. Now you can start planning where you want to put what. Although that's hard for me. It's kind of hard for me. Now I like to think about what I want for my centerfold. Which I don't mind this being my centerfold, except that I had to whack it so it doesn't look nice. I'm going to do that. And I think I'm going to throw in... I think I'm going to throw in one of these because I just like these images, but that's so garden forward. Let's see, this one's This one's books. I'm going to put this in my center fold. Of course, I'm going to have to trim it. Maybe I'll go this way. Oh, that's fun, Angie. Oh, Barb, I'm so happy for you. That is so exciting. It's so nice. First of all, I went from like working on a dining room table, you know, to having a table set up in an extra room in our home in Pennsylvania. And then when we came here, and we have a small home, I really didn't have a place. I was working at the kitchen counter, and we have a 4-season room. And we really weren't using it. Like my husband, if we had, like my girlfriend Joyce was here yesterday, and she said, yes, you did use the room. She can be not really argumentative, but she, you know, well, I don't know how to describe it. Bye, Z. Oh, I'm sorry, Z. Okay, have a great weekend. And take a little bit off of this guy. My husband used this room when we had company, and he wanted to get away from the crowd or, you know, whatever. But when it was just him and I here, most of the time, this room didn't get used. So I took it over. And I'm so happy to have this space. I can't even tell you. For me, it's heaven on earth. It really is. So, Barbara, I am so thrilled for you. All right. I wonder if that's still sticking out a little too much. It still is, guys. What the heck am I doing wrong? Barbara says, you just sent this text. Once they are empty, we can redeploy the shelving units in the basement and or the garage. He's thinking you don't need it. Oh, how sweet. I don't understand what I'm doing incorrectly. I still have to whack these pages a little. Maybe I missed one. All right, now there's a couple pages in here. I want to do a little something too. No, I think they were from the center. All right, I'm going to go with it. If they stick out, I'm going to deal with it later. IKEA trip? All right, let's see here. I'm just trying to toss my bits and keep my area clean. Like all those really cool streamers. It's not working. All right. Put my roller back in its spot. All right, so that's a first nice page when you first open your journal to have that. All right. But then there's a couple of things I'm wanting to do before I would stitch it together because I think it's easier. This is really cool, but it's so bright. I think I want to ink. I want to ink this a little bit. So I'm just going to get out my Ranger ink pad. And I usually use Vintage Photo, but I think I'm going to try this is the tea dye. This has a little bit more of a reddish pinky color, I think. Reddish pinky, pinky.
Do you want to run the Columbus when you're done with me, or if I wait, or?
Yeah. But I'm going to be a little bit yet.
That's fine.
Is that all right? Okay. All right, so let's take a little bit of this. Oh, I think that's good. Barbara says we have more shelves than IKEA. It's just getting rid of the file boxes so you can. Ah, cool. Yes. Yes. Oh, Barbara. Space is not an issue. You need the shelves for storage. I don't know if you guys can see that, but this is just knocking that light color back a little bit. I really like it. So I'm just going to swirl on some color. Right, Stewie? Stewie's happy. He's a dancing. All right. So hubby just invited me to go to Columbus Market. It's like she's dancing on the ceiling. Barbara, record that. Be right up there with Fred Astaire. Isn't it crazy how the smallest things like that make us girls happy? I always say it doesn't take much to keep us happy. Yeah, can you tell? I don't know if you can tell the difference. It's not much, but it's very subtle, but it's Faberuni. Faberuni. All right. Now, probably, not probably, what I should do is, now that I have my signature together, what I should do is go ahead and stitch them all and really put them in the block and get them in the book. But I'm not going to do that because it just takes too long. And I watched a video from Nick the Booksmith on how to put a block in. You know, I paid for it. And, you know, you promise her that you're not going to show how to do that because it's her thing. I don't know how other people put them together, but I watch it, so I don't want to do that on stream for sure. All right, so that looks good. And so now I've got this plain stuff here. This I think I want to ink and stamp my script stamp on. I just love it. So I'm going to do that. And I have this little ink pad I was using earlier. I'm going to use that. It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be real dark. Barbara says, well, they are business files which have to be kept for X number of years. And so those files are well past their due date. Some dream of diamonds. I dream of art supply real estate. Yeah, I got you, girlfriend. Oh, look, I did it upside down. It's got an arrow right there. I've got it pointing towards me. Oops. I should get my board back out. What was I just going to say? I'm going to move this over and do this. I'm dreaming of something new. Oh, Judy, I love those. I haven't had those in years. I forgot I filled up my ink pad, and so this is a lot darker than I had hoped it might be, but we'll fix that too. We'll fix it. We'll fix it. We'll really, really fix it. Oh my gosh, Fig Newton. Love them. You know, it's funny how you just get out of the groove of thinking of things that you used to eat or enjoy, which is probably in my case a good thing. I mean, I don't need to remember anything else good to eat. Now, some of this is probably going to get covered up, but it's easier to ink and do this kind of thing before you attach your pages. Just saying. And I might end up covering it and deciding I don't want it that way at all. But at least this way it's done before I stitch it in. And if I cover it, that's okay too. Oh, you haven't had them in a long time, but they've been on your mind. Oh, I thought you had a package in the cupboard and you were going to go get it. Oh, girl. We used to get those. This is probably not quite dry yet. They were called brown edged wafers. I don't even know if they make them anymore. I don't know why they came to mind. But it just seemed like with the Fig Newtons, I mean, that's like stuff I had when I was a kid. I wonder if my grandkids would like them. They always had trouble at some point with, you know, keeping things moving. And my daughter used to put a little prune juice in their milk. They thought it was great. I didn't know any different. Now they're older. I'm not sure if they would even drink that anymore. All right, so that's that. So I'm thinking once Barbara's boxes get pulled out and shredded and all that taken care of, she's going to be MIA for a little bit because she's going to be fussing with her stuff, finding new homes for her stuff. She's going to be busy. No, get out. Barbara says this is so bizarre. I'm presently eating fig bars called Nature's Bakery Fig Bars. Comes in different flavors, real fruit, whole grain, plant-based. That's the second thing that's happened like that today. When I came on this morning, Janet Nash was the first one in. I asked her to pick a number from 1 to 26 and not pick number 18. She picked number 23. And on my list of zine ideas, fairies was the zine idea. And she started to say, this is so crazy, or this is unbelievable. Or what, I forget what she said. But here she was working on a zine with fairies. Okay? So that's two things that have happened like that. Okay, because I did this upside down, it's now got to go in the book this way. And now I've got another white page, and another white page, and another white page, and another one hits the dust. Woo! Another one's gone, and another one's gone, and hits the dust. Stewie! Hit it, Stewie! Stewie! Look at old Stewie. He's rocking and rolling. Stewie! I know, right? It's crazy that that would happen twice. All right, I'm just putting a little bit of color on here. I'm starting to feel like I'm getting a little hungry for some lunchy. See, these pages are a little shiny. They're not real glossy, but the other books that I ordered that I just got that are like this, they're not. They're flat, which will be better for journaling. I got a lot of pages like this to use. If I can make myself use them. We all know how that goes. Right, girls? Yeah. All right, so look, I didn't do that right. See, now I got a circle. Instead of coming in on it like I should have, I just kind of mashed down. I'm gonna have to glue something there, make a flap, or make a something, something. I shouldn't do it this way. I should do it this way. Ah. So I might get to see the littles on Saturday. My cousin that's coming to visit, she's been single for quite a few years. She has a bonus son like I do, but she has no children of her own. And she lives in New York, so we don't get to see her too often. All of our family is mostly shimmy, shimmy, cocoa pop, shimmy, shimmy, pop, pop, pop. I know, my little, I named a little penguin on the front, Holly. So it's Stewie and Holly. He's a happy boy. He's a happy boy. You found some cool things, Ange? Nice. So my cousin's had some health issues. She had a knee replacement, and that went pretty good, but then she has had some other things crop up. I mean, none of us are spring chicks anymore. And there's no little kids in her immediate family, so I'm hoping my daughter can come over with the children because my cousin Kathy would love to see them. Oh, girls, I'm just wrinkling the heck out of this paper. I'm very heavy-handed. Very heavy-handed. Struggle. I'm a struggle. Struggle. Oh, I miss Sally so very much. I cannot even begin to tell you, girls. All right. So, normally, like I said, I will be stitching these together and then putting them in the block. Hey, Shannon, good morning. Well, I guess it's afternoon now here on the East Coast. Good afternoon. And then putting them in my block and then decorating. But I just kind of want to look at a little bit of some of my bits that I've gotten and kind of just start thinking about, how I might approach this, because it's a kit that I didn't remember that I had. And it's got this really cool Stamperia paper. Now see, this I had folded, so this really could be an additional little, you know, slide in on a pocket, or so see, like I could make a pocket and do a little slide in here. All right, Kate's getting productive. She made tea. She brushed her hair. She started a load of laundry. She wiped the kitchen counter. She ordered, my goodness, Kate. Put on makeup. Put on my makeup. Wow. That's amazing. You got that right, Judy. Now it's time for a nap. All right, Ange. See you, honey. Have a good afternoon. So I'm thinking I might do that there. Of course, we can always stuff things in a pocket. What else have I got here? See, this is a single, and I didn't really want to fold it, so maybe I'll glue that on that page. See, there's corsets and pretty furs and lace. Let's see what else I got here. Now, of course, some of this stuff's going to get moved around. Now, these are tags. She gave me tags. I guess that's part of the flower. That might look nice there on that. I'm going to need something on this page for sure. This might be a little too bold for my taste for this particular book. Let's see what else we have here. I could put that there, and that kind of matches this, and I could put that flower there on that side of the page. I think what I'll do is I'll stitch around here. And let me, all right, so I want to measure, and this is how I usually do it. And I can pull out some lace and put on it. I can ink the edge. See, now we can make a tag. I might put some lace to hang out the bottom, and I cut that a little too. I might leave that stick up a little bit and do something off the top. I'm going to do a little. I think this side's a little straighter, so I'm going to do it this way. Oh, this would make some cute tags too. Let's make a tag. It's not real heavy. This would make some cute tags. I'm gonna do a couple of these. Oh, I have that out. That's good. So I'll stitch around that, put some lace on the end. Is anybody taking notes? Now I do have the same paper pack, so I'm okay that way. I'm going to have plenty of paper. I don't have to worry about running out or being stingy with it because I have plenty. This is a nice big sheet. Look how nice that is. Wouldn't that make a nice pocket? I could do this side. The writing is sideways, but like we were talking about earlier, I don't really mind that. I do like my little divots though. And then I'll come back and I'll ink all these. So probably we'll work on this again in another stream. Oh, and I've got the back side. This might be cute here. Let's trim this. All right, Barbara says, and don't forget, Lori, the pieces of paper remaining from what you punch out is negative space for quotes, etc. This is true. I would not ever think that. She's not straight. She's a little crooked. All right, let's go to the cutter because I do not cut straight. Okay, so I got a little bit of her brain. I knocked off a little bit of her brain. I'm going to try not to knock off that lady's brain. So that could be there, right? Let's just see. Barbara is talking about, now this is why the fish left. This might not be a good quote page, but let's just say, if I trim one of these out, this looks like the straighter of the three. That looks pretty straight. I never really thought about that, Barb. I have to think about that. If I only had a brain. There was no need to do any housework at all. After the first 4 years, the dirt doesn't get any worse. That's a Quentin Crisp quote from The Naked Civil Servant. I make no secret of the fact that I would rather lie on a sofa than sweep beneath it. Shirley Conran from The Reason Why. I kind of like that. I can't get the whole thing in. I need a smaller quote, maybe on one of the other pages. Oh, look, Ethel's room was indeed a handsome compartment. My first name is Ethel. Barb says, put that piece around the old house plans on the other side. Yeah, I was thinking about that, but you know what? I was also thinking about covering that up. You think I should leave it? It looks kind of cute. Of course, I'll ink that. All right, sold. Let's see. Ethel's room was indeed a handsome compartment with purple silk curtains and 4-post bed draped with the shade. The toilet set was white and mauve, and there were some violets in a costly vase. Oh, I say, cried Ethel in surprise. I'm glad you like it, said Bernard. And here we have yours, Alf. He opened the dividing doors and portrayed a smaller but dainty room with the pale yellow and wild primroses. My own room is next to the bathroom, said Bernard, and is decorated dark red, as I have some somber taste. The bathroom has got a tip-up basin and a hose thing for washing your head. A good notion, said Mr. Saltina, who was secretly getting jealous. And that's from Daisy Ashford, age 9, from the Young Visitors from 1919. Well, I loved Ethel, but I just didn't love her name for sure. All right, gals, I am going to skedaddle. I've got to get some lunch. I need to cool my neighbor, and I'm going to go out with a hubster for a little bit. So, there you have it. Thanks for joining me. I do appreciate it so very much. Barbara, thank you for your help. It was nice to meet Melody today. She's new to my channel, so that was cool. Kathy, I hope your day continues to get better and you're feeling better. Ange, no worrying, all right? And I know Ange skipped out. Oh, thank you, Barbara. You're very kind. All right, ladies, have a great afternoon. Have a great Friday. Hope Mary's feeling well enough to stream this evening. And I'll see you all very soon. And don't forget, take time to be creative and enjoy the journey. And I'll see you next time. Bye, ladies. Here comes the mouse. Here comes the mouse. Here comes the mouse. Bye-bye.